Well, hello everyone, and once again, beautiful day here in southern Alberta. Yes, for some reason the snow's decided to not disappear and come back for another torment of cold towards me and my local area. But that's okay, it's a good day to get the pup out. Me and Tank have gone for a nice little walk here. Being that he's a husky, he absolutely loves this weather, so why not? I'm not gonna lie though, folks, it is really cold with the wind chill right now. Totally unexpected for this time of year. I mean, for crying out loud, it's going to be April any minute now, and we're still getting heavy snow, but that's Canada for you. Anyway, today's Marching with Matsimus, folks, and thank you for joining me. We're going to discuss a couple of things. First things first, some changes to my channel, everyone. Some of you are going to be a little disappointed with this, and I'm sure, you know, you're not going to be too impressed with what I'm about to tell you, but it is what it is. As you're aware, most of you, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am now currently serving with the Canadian Armed Forces as a reserve soldier. That being said, there are certain things that I must maintain, you know, standards of and etiquette, I guess to say, online. There is a policy on which we must follow as soldiers in any military establishment. Holy cow, it's cold. And I have got to maintain the fact that I've got to be respectable and not cross any lines that could get myself or the armed forces in any way in any trouble. So there will be some changes to my channel, folks, and that's to cover myself and to cover the reputation of the Canadian Army that I'm now a part of. Very proud to be a part of, extremely proud to be a part of to this day. And I recently spoke to my public affairs officer, who just gave me some words of advice and some tips and said, you know what, there's nothing that he can see that's really an issue, but just to be aware that, you know, people are online checking out stuff, and, you know, you just got to be careful. So there are going to be some changes, a little bit more, I guess, what's the word for it? I guess just more low-key, okay? Because I don't want to jeopardize myself or the standards of the Canadian Armed Forces. So with that being said, just stand by some sort of different setups that we're going to have for the kind of content that I bring out now. I'm just changing over hands because this hand is literally frozen. This is so random, this weather has just come out of nowhere. So yeah, there will be a couple of changes, nothing major, folks. It's still going to be the same kind of content. But you've got to be aware that, you know, there's always a line to be drawn in the sand that you don't want to step over, and that is something I certainly do not want to do. So from now on, you're going to see a lot more disclaimers on my content that's going to say, you know, purely my personal opinion, not the opinion of that of the armed forces, or you know, I'm not a subject matter expert. I'm also going to try and keep things a lot more, I guess, politically correct, and I understand some may see that as censorship, but you have to understand that I have a career and I have a reputation that I must uphold for myself and the armed forces. So, you know, if that deters you from coming to my channel, I'm sorry, but I must look after myself and the needs of my country first. So if that's your choice, I respect that, and I bid you farewell. But if you're here to stay, then we move on to our next part of the news today. We are getting so close to 100,000 subscribers, people. That is insane to me. 100,000 people have decided to stick around and join me on this YouTube adventure. Not just me, but the puppy dog too. Tank. Hey, bud. I'm going to talk while looking at Tank because you guys are obsessed with Tank for some reason. But yes, no, keep going, Bob. Yeah, you're not going in the snow. I know what you want to do. But yes, of course, we are so close to 100,000 subscribers, and that's an amazing feat for me. You know, there's a lot of bigger YouTubers out there, but for me, I'm very, very happy with myself. Very happy to say that, you know, I'm reaching such a milestone. It's taken me a long time, a lot of effort to get where I wanted to be. I've put a lot of commitment into this channel, and hence that's another reason why I really don't want to jeopardize it, and being a little bit more careful as to what I post. But, you know, me and Tank, we're super happy. I mean, I'm super happy knowing that we've got this far, and there's plenty more to come, folks. We're going to go way past 100,000. We're going to do a lot more. Now, I would love to hear what you guys want me to have. Oh, Tank has decided to stop and pee. I don't know if you really want to watch that, but I really would like to know more about what you want me to do for the 100,000 subscribers special. Because, you know, it is coming up. Over this side, pal. It is coming up. We're getting really close. I think at the time of this video, I think it was about 98,700 or something like that. So it is coming up, and I'd love to hear your opinion of what you'd like me to do for a special. Because, you know, 100,000 is a lot of people. I think we need to celebrate that a little bit as a community, as a group, and as a support base from you guys, because none of it's possible. None of this, these videos are possible without you, your commitment to watch my videos, to like them, to comment, to interact with me on my Discord channel, which if you haven't done already, please go check the link box below. It's going to have the link there that you can kind of log on to your own Discord chat avatar and come have a chat with me, play games. My Discord group's growing, the Legion, it's called the Legion. My fellow Legionnaires in there, so pop on by, come have a chat. But it's not possible without you folks, so, you know, I just really want to say thank you to everyone who has been involved in my channel from start to finish today. I guess there isn't a finish yet, or maybe never. But every one of you, I really, really appreciate it. To those who have been actively supporting my Patreon and donating on PayPal, I can't thank you enough. Those who have been doing super chats on my live stream, you know, donating money directly through YouTube. All that money is going towards things that improve my channel. Of course, the last thing that I put that money towards was my C7A2 rifle, which I actually got some ammunition donated towards me, which is awesome. So my springtime, which as you can see right now, me and Tank, isn't coming yet. We got a little whiles to go, but when it does come finally round and springtime settles in, we're going to get that beautiful rifle and the rest of my guns out to the range, use that ammunition that was donated to me, and start shooting again, and actually go over some really cool things that I've got planned for that rifle. I'd like to go over some weapon handling drills, kind of the weapon handling drills that we use in the Canadian Armed Forces, and I have gone over that with my public affairs officer to allow me to go over that kind of content. He says that's completely fine. You know, of course, it is subjective to my own opinion, and it's not, you know, straight from doctrine. It's purely an informative, educational purpose. But, you know, it gives you guys a bit of an idea of how we operate the C7A2, the kind of drills and skills that you'll be looking into if you do potentially wish to join. And, you know, if you guys have any questions about that kind of stuff, there's your avenue or opportunity to ask them. So I'd like to have that, you know, grow that side of my channel a little more, but staying within the boundaries of what the Canadian Armed Forces will allow me to do. So the C7A2 will be out this spring when the weather decides to warm up, and we're going to take that rifle down there, use some of that ammunition, and get shooting. So stand by for that. What else is coming up? C7A2. Yeah, we're going to practice on the PWTs, so we're going to kind of show you the kind of different firing positions you're going to get involved in when you go on your weapons test. In fact, I just did my first ever PWT-1, which is a live fire shoot. Well, not a live fire shoot, it's a SAT range shoot, which is basically a laser target range shoot. I unfortunately failed it the first time. So embarrassing. But you've got to remember, folks, this is the first time I've ever used the C7 in the Armed Forces on a range, properly on a range, other than a civilian range in a I guess, moderated or marked environment. So it's kind of interesting. But I did fail the first time. I'm always terrible at the standing. Even more so now I've got this like long reach barrel instead of the short bullpup to my chest barrel, which was a little different, and I've spoke about that before with my muscle memory, just really not adapting very well to the C7A2 AR-15 platform. But guess what, that gives me more opportunity to practice for the one I own in civilian world, so that when it comes to PWT2, PWT3 and all those sort of weapons tests on live firing ranges, I'm going to be a little better, because I really don't want to fail. It's kind of embarrassing when you fail, but it is what it is. So for my first time, didn't do too bad. The second time, I passed it, so that's good. Apart from that, folks, I haven't really got much else to share with you today. It's getting really cold. My hand is about to fall off. But please let me know the kind of, you know, the celebratory video you would like to see for me for my 100,000 subscriber video. I'd love to hear your input. Leave it in the comment section. Give me ideas. Please try your best to keep them respectable and decent and, you know, feasible. You know, a lot of you are like, go punch a kangaroo. Like, what are you talking about? But there's also a channel in my Discord chat that you can leave a text message and say, hey, you know, this is what I'd like you to do, or some inspiration, some ideas, because you are the ones who keep this channel flowing, not me. So I want to hear your input and let me know what you want me to do for the channel. Anyway, folks, from myself and the beautiful puppy dog Tank, we are going to say farewell. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me on this Marching with Matsimus, and I am going to head home because it is cold. Okay, bud, let's head home. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you guys.